Up Demonstrator in Australia. I hope you have all had a lovely week. Please excuse my croaky voice. I've had something going on. I am not sick. I just have this voice thing that's been going on for a couple of days. And I don't know what's going on, but I'm so happy to be here with you today. And today we are playing with a brand new kit. So I unboxed this kit over the weekend, as in took this box out of the larger box. Hello Cheryl, hello Christine, hello Deborah. Thank you for being here so quickly and saying hi. So I did unbox this, but I haven't done anything with the kit. So that is what we're playing with today. I did want to remind you that our new mini catalogue, which houses so many beautiful things, has released, and you can purchase out of this catalogue right now in my online store. If you want to have a look at a catalogue walkthrough, I have done a catalogue walkthrough with this. Hello Joanna, hello Margaret. So I've done a full cover to cover walkthrough of this catalogue. If you would like to hear what I think about it, why I bought some things, why I didn't buy others. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to subject you to my voice, but as I say, I promise I'm not sick. It's just my vocal cords aren't very happy. I don't know if the conference I went to on the weekend has anything to do with it, but yeah. Hello, Miss Donna. So this kit was released along with this new catalogue. You cannot have a look at this kit online. In the catalogue, it is only available online. So if you go to my online store, you can find the Christmas Everywhere kit. So as you can see, it's all still in the plastic, and we are going to open it together. So I am going to leave my box just off to the side, because the box is actually really useful when we are going to use a kit, because as I go through and make each card, I put the bits back in the box so I don't lose anything, and then the kit isn't missing pieces and everything's nicely together. Who have I missed? Hello, Miss Margine. Oh, you got this kit today. Grab out the kit then, Margine, and let's craft along together. If you do have this kit, or you just want to craft along and listen to me, grab one of your kits and we can craft along together. So you get this kit. So this is all the cardstock envelopes, embellishments, adhesive. I don't know if there are any embellishments. We shall soon find out. You also, in this kit, it is an all-inclusive kit, so we do get a block. My hands, being the fact I have my Charco Murray tooth, don't like these blocks, because these blocks just have a straight edge, whereas our other blocks have the comfort edge. So you can see there my fingers fit really nicely in that groove, and it makes, almost dropped it on the floor, it makes them so much more comfortable. So this is the equivalent D block to the thin D block that we get in the kit. You also get this really cute stamp set with lots of different trees, and the sentiments are merry, happy, warm wishes and Christmas. And we have the Lost Lagoon ink pads. So while I think of it, I'm not going to open this. This will probably go to my granddaughter Ivy and their collection. So I will grab out my big Lost Lagoon ink pad. I feel I'm going to sneeze, so I do apologize. No, yes, maybe, don't know. Don't forget, we also have our special release of designer series paper. In my last live video, which was on Sunday, I went through the paper that I got from the special release. So I got the gold and the silver self-adhesive paper, and I got the delightful floral. Sorry, I had to see what the name is. And there are also a foil Christmas paper, a paper that goes with the St. Nicholas stamp set in the mini catalogue, and there is a foil tartan paper as well. Just, I can only use so much paper, and I don't have the St. Nicholas, but the B-sides of the St. Nicholas are apparently really, really nice. I had a conversation with my team leader this morning. She was here in person. We were swapping some stamp sets, and I was returning a stamp set I borrowed from her, and she said she was enabled by Susan Campbell, her friend, to get the St. Nicholas paper because the B-sides are beautiful. So I'm going to try not to look at the B-sides of that paper because I've got all the paper from the mini catalogue. So I feel like I may quite well have enough paper. Oh, look at you guys saying hello to each other. Let's get along. Flip this screen around and we can crack open the Christmas Everywhere kit. I feel like words are going to be a struggle today. I don't know why. I was talking perfectly fine until I turned my camera on. So please help us through this today. So who has this kit and how was your weekend? While I do this, it'll give you enough time to type a reply while I get this all set up and looking perfect. Okay. Done. Let's flick. There we go. That is not too shabby. Just want to tighten this up. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Let's do a titch of zooming here. Have I zoomed too much? That is the question. No. We are pretty much perfect. How did I do that? I would like to know. So I think I just need to tilt a titch this way and I think we're all good. Look at that. Oh, fall, cold or allergies are here. No, I'm not. I don't have allergies. And it's meant to be 35 degrees Celsius over the weekend. I will ask my friend who talks back to me what that is in Fahrenheit. Echo. Alexa, what is 35 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
35 degrees Celsius is 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
So, at the start of spring, it is meant to get to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. How crazy is that? So, spring started 14 days ago here. Hello, Nicole. Oh, no. Oh, so I can show it to you before you get it then, Joanna. That's good. That's good. So I'm just, I don't know whether it's my screen. I'm having to refresh. Please tell me I'm nice and clear for everyone else and it's just my replay screen. Because it's looking quite, yes, yuck 95 is exactly correct, Bev. Absolutely. So Deborah went scrapbooking and card making. That's lovely. Oh, and you made a junk journal. I was just watching a a friend of mine who was a customer many years ago, but has gone on to have her own YouTube channel, and she doesn't use Stampin' Up anymore, but that's okay. Good, I'm glad I'm all clear there. I will just keep going, and my replay that I'm watching is blurry, but I can still read your comments, so that's fine. So we're just going to take off all of this plastic, which is good. No, this is stupidly high, Corinne, for us. It's just crazy weather, and we are all going to go, oh my God. And then the next week it'll be, well, what, it's 22 today, 21 at the moment here. Nice, beautiful, sunny day, quite reasonable in temperature. So we've got these, I think, 4 days of like 90 to 95, and then we will go back down into the 70s and 80s, I assume. But yeah, the middle of summer is just ridiculous. I do keep these from my friend Jamie, who makes she makes, I didn't want to say journals, she makes books from them. It is a little blurry, is it? Now, have I got, it is a little blurry, hang on. I'm just going to clean the lens. Did that help? It didn't help my end, but I don't know. David's also on a webinar, which isn't helpful, and it's his work, so I can't tell him to get off either. That'd be a bit rude. Not really. Ooh, which isn't bad. Okay, Joanna, that's not too bad at all then. I'm sorry, we're just going to have to deal. If half of you are saying I'm clear and half not. So let's just continue on. You can see mostly. That is really weird. Should I change to... I can get off my home internet. Hey, Barbara, I might pop off for just a little bit. The stream will stay so you guys can talk. Okay, so I've got to trust that the replay is going to be clear. Okay, let's do that. Let's not get caught up. I'm here. I'm ready to play. You're here. You're ready to watch. Let's just go for it. Oh, yes, I did see your spring storm. One of the Instagram people that I follow was in Perth for a show. I'm not going now, Cheryl. I'm not giving you the chance. Beautiful envelopes. They're all the same. Now, you can cut up these envelopes and use them as designer series paper. You can get more out of the kit by doing that. So we have card fronts. So we are making, I think, 1, 2, 3 of each card. And we have some pre-printed card fronts. Now, these are the pre-printed card fronts for all the cards. And then we just do different things on each card. So if you have a look, each background of the card is exactly the same, but we just put different trees on it. Yes, let's have a look before we go too much further, the colours. So we've got Granny Apple Green, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie, Pretty Peacock, and Real Red. So we have our card fronts. So I'm going to need 3 of these. So I'm going to grab out 3 already. I'm going to keep one of these card fronts aside. I am going to put the envelopes in the bottom of the box. Pop that back. Pop these back because I've got my 3. Look at that. Pretty Peacock dots. I can't call them polka dots because they're not uniform. So I've got that. Take the other 2 aside. Oh, there are no embellishments. These are pre-embellished with glitter. Yummy. Oh, I like that. So I'm going to put this other piece aside. And, oh, so we have Granny Apple Green dashes. So that is our final card front. Whoops. I just felt that happen. Oh, my God. We have some cactus and palms as well. So we have our traditional trees and we have our tropical and desert trees as well. Hey, Leslie, how are you? Oh, Leslie retracted her comment. Did you have a big spelling mistake, love? They are such cool card bits. So all of them have some glitter on them. So we're not struggling with embellishing. All the embellishing is there. So I'm assuming I'm going to need one each of these to put our sentiment on. And there, I think they've given us one extra of all of these labels. That's good. So you can make a mistake once in each colour, or you can then use the blank ones to make more cards, because we've got these stamps which we are going to stamp in the background by the looks of it, and then we're going to stamp the sentiments and use the die cuts. That is one huge sheet for a kit of dimensionals, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, so we have all our bits. So do you want me to make a palm tree card or pop a palm tree in there for a pop? Yes, but I can't say. I cut down a lot of palm trees when we moved to this house. I mean, I didn't move far. I only moved 5 minutes, and we did have some palms at our last house. But yeah, these palms had the little, they were date palms, and they had the little seeds on them, and when I had toddlers, that wasn't good, because one, they wanted to eat them, and then two, when they or I stepped on them, they got quite slippery, and yeah, not good, not good. So we cut down, I think, about 6 or 7 of those. But yes, palms are a feature, especially around pools, and there are a lot of pools around. The people behind us have a pool, and the people beside us have a pool as well. So there's lots of pool sounds in summer. We used to have a pool, but we don't in this house. We have one in our last house, and the one in our last house was filled in and is no longer a pool. So there you go. So this is what they're telling us to do for card 1. So we add some stars and a sentiment and some trees. Card 2, we do exactly the same thing. Tell us where to put dimensionals and everything. And then card 3, we use the other stamp. So you girls need to tell me which card are we going to put the palm trees on. So we have the real red, the pretty peacock, or the granny apple green. Now, which one are we using first? The granny apple green. The only thing I would really suggest you need to add to this kit is a bone folder. And we've got our block, we've got our thing, and possibly a pair of paper snips. Supposedly. That is very true, Nicole. And my parents' pool was under a camphor laurel. So you can only imagine the leaves that went in my parents' pool. Do one with trees, one with palms, and one with cactus. You're on, Cheryl. You are absolutely on. So what do our instructions tell us? That we need this one first. Actually, do you know what I might do? Cheryl, great idea. I am going to make these as the instructions tell us to. And then at the end, if we've got time, I can do some alternatives, or I can come back another time in the very near future and I can make some more cards. So I like doing the alternative, but I also like doing them as Stampin' Up! Tells me, because then particularly my customers like to see how that is done. Now, these are brand new stamps, never used. So they have been manufactured, I assume, by us. And they do have some manufacturing film on it. It happens to every photopolymer stamp. Acrylic stamps are a whole different beast. They are lower quality, but our photopolymer stamps and ones from other companies as well do have this. So it is really shiny. I will show you the sheet. So these are really shiny, and that means it, and I'm sure it's happened to all of you because it's happened to me, when I put this in the ink, it actually repels the ink and the ink beads up. So for that not to happen, I literally rub my finger on the stamp, and I'm going to see if you can see this. So nice and shiny, and this one's now a bit cloudy from just rubbing my finger on it like a handful of times, so like 5 times. So now we are going to grab our layering piece. I'm going to open my ink pad. So Cheryl, I think I might come back. I know I said it, but I've just seen your comment again, and I promise to come back and do those alternatives later. The other tip for stamping with a brand new stamp, I always stamp it onto a scrap piece first, and then I sometimes even give it a clean. So if you're not happy, I am not 100% happy with this one. Whoops, sorry. I don't know if this is going to be totally wet, totally dry. No, it's dry enough, wet enough. Just going to give it a bit of a stamp. I'm also going to rehydrate this with some distilled or demineralized water while I'm here. Yeah, the only thing, yeah, Nicole, I don't know. I'm just not a palm fan. I'm really not. When we we didn't redo the garden as such, but we actually added plants to a bare garden a couple of years ago, and I just chose all natives. And the majority are doing really, really well. Was I squeaking, and was that giving you chills? Okay, so I'm going to stamp again. Now this is a fairly inky ink pad, so I think I might just give it, because it's a fairly new ink pad. I couldn't find my older Lost Lagoon, or I think I couldn't. It might have been an old style ink pad. So I will show you these 3 images in just a second. Inky and very wet, and this one just gives us a more even image. Oh, hello, Miss Maureen. How are you, my love? Okay, we're going to need the picture of the destructions, so we might be able to loosely follow them and put the tree where it is intended. So we'll leave it there for a couple of seconds so that all the ink transfers. Now this one is a little further down, and I've got to grab off this star as well and stamp 2. Whoop, it doesn't want to come off. Have you been keeping, has everyone been keeping well you know, change of seasons is upon us. I've got this. Do I have a smelly scrub? I didn't actually smell it, more Cheryl, but let me see. Blackboard quality chills. I'm so sorry, Nicole. I didn't even think of that. Besides having a weird throat thing, so that's what it looks like. There is no mold on it, which is great. And it's not smelly. So what I've been doing, I've been trying to take off the majority of my ink onto a microfiber cloth, then cleaning with this. And no smells. Yeah, it still doesn't smell, Cheryl. So the first time I did it, that one did smell, and I was just going haphazardly with all the ink on there, but this one, not smelling. Okay, so this one goes just under here, and this one goes just up here. I think we're done. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I've just got the Merry Christmas. And I got ink all over that block. So I'm going to need that again for the other cards. Now we need the Real Red label. And I'm going to use my larger block for this. And we're going to use Merry and Christmas. There's the Merry. Oh, see, Bev, I am totally well. It's just my voice. And I happened to speak to another couple of girls in other practices at work at the optometrist. And literally everyone went, oh my God, you sound so sick. I was like, nah, I'm not. I'm here. I'm all good. So if I line this up on the line, I knew that would happen. I think that's close enough. Okay. I think we're just going to go for it. If it's a little bit crooked, it's a handmade card. So I'm not even going to tell. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. That actually isn't too bad at all. Horse riding by, would not notice. I love the mix of traditional and non-traditional colours on this. Oh, right, not bad at all. I've done this stamping, I've done that stamping. I'm going to need my bits. So I'm going to need two of the cut apart, the open ones. And I'm going to need this wavy one. There we go. So let's get on with our dimensionalizing. Christine, that's what the second and third lot of cards are for, is for doing something completely different. I do just do one set clean, or I endeavor to. I do one set clean, and then the rest I will happily experiment with. Okay, so let's turn everything over. I don't want to close that ink pad because I will definitely need it again. Sorry, that one just jumped on at the same time. It was a bit of getting a free ride. Not nice. On there. Well, one here, and one there. Okay. Oh, I didn't put a second one on here. I got totally waylaid. And then back on this one. So we do have a lot of dimension on this card, but I think the simplicity of the trees and everything else really does just make for such a lovely card. Now I'm going to go a bit overboard here. Just look, I say because I can, but I do want to give this card some nice stability. And hey, I've got so many dimensionals in this pack. I can do it. Okay, there we go. We are all done now. That can go. Okay, so I think I'm going to put, actually, I'm going to put this back in here. Right. So I want to put this on the card base first. Now, I do wonder, is it, yep, it's too long. Although, if you wanted to, you could cut this for a portrait card. So there's a good idea. We can do a portrait card next time. But it is actually sized for a landscape card. Okay, bring in my little dish, or not so little dish. This is a, it's a coaster holder actually. And I love having it on my desk. Being silicone, not much sticks to it, so I can just go through and swoosh it all off into the bin. I also put lots of things in it. What I could do with the other one, because I have a little condiment dish, is put all my die cuts in it, just so I know where they are and they're not under something on my desk. Okay, so let me see here. That has a bit of a bodgy edge, so I think I'll just turn over. Now, the other thing we could do with these cards, we can, that's close enough, is good enough. We could cut the card fronts in half, so then, or the card base, so then we get 2 card bases, just to make the kit go further, and then just put this on a normal card base. So giving you all the tips. Hello, Mrs. Evans. Oh, Miss Marley must smell beautiful now. Marley is Bev's dog, if anyone was wondering. I'm not going around sniffing her grandchildren, although kids, freshly bathed kids smell the best. I didn't have a freshly bathed Franklin here last night. I had a sand-covered Franklin. So I'm going to pop down our sentiment first, just because maybe I put these dimensionals possibly in the wrong spot, but I will play with that a little bit later. I think what I want to do is pop a dimensional under here, and maybe it might need to be a double dimensional. So to get a double dimensional, I take the backing off. Oops, that's my problem using 2 dishes on my desk. I don't always put the rubbish in the right one. So I'm going to stack them up like that. Going to take the backing off, and then I have the double stacked one, and this is going to, whoop, not quite there. I can see you. It's going to go right there. And this is beautifully supported now. Just excuse me while I have a drink. Oh, yes, I better thumbs up my own video. Hey, Cheryl, thanks for that. And I'm sorry I'm such a loud drinker. I was told that by Lavender on the weekend when we were at a conference together. It's like, Mum, you drink so loudly. It's like, it's just how I drink. So, humbly apologise for all the times I have drunk so loudly around you in the last however many years I have been going live. So I'm going to put the two side ones on first, and then I can line up the middle. Okay. So it comes together so very, very quickly. That is not centered at all, but hey, it's all good. It's handmade. So, Bev, did Marley get in a pickle, which is why you had to bath her? I do wonder if Marley was up to mischief. So that is card one. All done. The embellishing is on our die cuts already. We do not need to do anything extra. So I'm just trying to get that glitter to go for you. Okay, let's turn our destructions over. And our next page is, we are using our big dotty tree and then our two stripy trees. And what colour what colour do I need? I need the granny apple green. The granny apple green, we need one of our bases, and I think we need to, I find that I drink more alcohol, my calligraphy gets straighter. Oh dear, Nicole. Ah, nice, yes. I would have loved playing with Minnie. Okay, and I need to clean the Merry and the Christmas because we're using Happy Christmas. So I can just take the Merry off and then we can change it out for Happy. Okay, just making sure these are going straight back onto the backing sheet. Actually, just let me put this tree back as well. Oh, it sounds like David might be finished his meeting. There's movement. We're using this little skeleton tree. Next. Oh dear. My hands are proving not to play nicely today. There we go. That's on there, and I wanted the Happy. Great. So I'm going to put the Happy. Yep, sorry, did have to get my head in there. And then I am just going to pick that up, going to wipe them both down. Do the same with this one. Bring in the ink. I could have done all the stamping at once, but we didn't. So this one goes here. And then this one goes here. did just get a bit of ink on the block. And then our star. Somewhere about there. And about there. That works. Just roughly. We don't have to have it perfectly the same. That'd be a little bit boring. Thank you, Mary. I'm glad you're loving it. Or are you loving Nicole's comment? So that's a pretty good comment. Okay, get all these pieces out, do all our dimensionaling, and then we are assembling. So this is a very stamp light kit as such. We're not stamping too much, nor is it complicated stamping, which I'm thankful for. And the fact we can potentially get a lot more cards by using a couple of those tips, which I will actually probably use our next video. We'll do some alternatives and just make the kit go a little bit further. Oh, there we go. Bop, bop, bop. One. I did like, I didn't think about my sentiment again. That's okay. We can deal with that. So what are the bets that I just have laryngitis? Oh, no, Cheryl. Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, Cheryl. Let's see what we're going to do to fix this, hey? Okay, that piece is done. Ooh, that came up. No issues at all. Oh. Maybe because I only placed them and there was no actual push. Thanks for catching me, Cheryl. You're the best. I know. It's all good. Comments do come through a little delayed, but hey, that's fine. We fixed it. Oh, that's a bit not straight, but all done. I know. Phew. All good. All good. Okay. I am thinking I want to put these on the bottom. We shall see if that works. Now, the card base we're using is the Pretty Peacock. So we just fold that in half. Which Lisa? How did I? Oh, hello, Miss Lisa. Sorry, I totally missed your comment there while I was trying to fix my sentiment. Right. I take your pick tool with the crafting tips. Although these backers, the dimensionals in the kit are a touch different to the ones that we buy out of the catalogue. Look at that, all of them on one piece. They are slightly different, and the backers seem to come off quite well. So I'm going to pop this one up a little higher on the card. That's better. So then the sentiment isn't so squished. Oh, I knew you'd do that. Right. So let's see. That's not bad, although I didn't put down this piece straight, but hey, we're going with it. So we've got our big one in the middle. I feel, because the big one's significantly bigger than the side ones, I do want to have enough room to pop those. So let's go in the middle here. Oh, it's so beautiful. If not, it's roughly in the middle. So are you liking that these are pre-embellished? What do you think of that? Because they look spectacular. There is no glittery mess, which is nice, but you still get that beautiful look. Yeah, I know the card bases are beautiful. I really can't wait to do my alternative uses video, because as you've heard, lots and lots of ideas have been coming out of my head. See, I love the clusters of 3 and 3 and then our central image. So that's the finish of our second card. So come together so very quickly. Okay, now let's do our final card. So we know we're using all 3 pieces that we have left. And then this goes in recycling. It's getting very full. I've had a lot of recycling this week. It is, it's not a totally simple card, Nicole. It really isn't. I know, cutie patootie. I know, so pretty. Okay, last card. We are using the outline tree this time, so let's do a titch of cleaning. I'm not sure how I feel about the warm wishes, because if I was giving this card that we're about to make to someone who doesn't live in the Southern Hemisphere, warm wishes works perfectly. For someone in the Southern Hemisphere, warm wishes is just going, well, I hope summer's going to be sweltering. Yes. But then, warm regards, you're not really talking about the temperature. You're talking about the fact you're sending, you're in their thoughts. So, yes. Okay, so we've got that. We are changing these ones over, and we have consistently used the star piece on every card or card front. I sure did get lucky. This kit does make getting lucky super, super easy. Okay, so I've got everything. Oh no, I need to get warm and wishes. So let's close that. Bring back in our block. Take off warm. Take off wishes. That to the side. So what I like to do is just line it up as straight as I can on the paper, and then I pick it up. Sorry if you can hear David. The main part of the meeting must be over. He's now participating. Hello, Carol. No problems. That is exactly what the replay is for. So what I'm actually doing when I pick this up, I'm planting the bottom and I'm coming down on an angle. So then I can make any tiny adjustments as required, and then I've got both on the block. No, do you know what, Cheryl? Just for you, I'm going to do it first. Label. Piece of paper. Didn't try the last one first. Piece of paper. What? Try that again. Beautiful. Pop that to the side now. I did get ink on the top of the block, so I just wipe that off. And I must say my microfiber cloths have been coming out of the wash beautifully. Warm wishes. I don't think that's straight. We shall soon. Oh, damn. Ooh. Oh, that was impressive. I'm impressed with myself. So we have that, our final card base, and our skeleton tree, or our outline tree, really. Oh, sorry, Bev. Oh, sorry, Cheryl. I just could hear you saying it, but I need to replace your voice with Bev's voice. That gets me for having quick looks at what we're doing. There is one tree. Oh, I did get a little bit of ink transfer from the center. So I'm just holding it. I'm trying not to push, and I got a much better image the second time. But these trees are very modern and very cute. I can imagine just doing a grove of them. So then we're having one up here. I swear this one has been in exactly the same spot the whole time. And then this one I'm putting down here. Nice. Cute. That is all our stamping done. So let's close this up. Oh, so it's going to take us a little bit over an hour with lots of chatting to do these 3 cards. But I'm sure you can make them a lot quicker than what I did. Okay, turn all these over. Get all our bits done. We've still got plenty of dimensionals. I'm going to put on the bottom. I'm just going to tease this up on the bottom. On the bottom. Perfect. One done. Now, how many? Oh, it's saying just one dimensional for these. Wonder if I can squeeze in 2. Of course I can. One dimensional on a tree. That's not very balanced. Can't have, well, you wouldn't have saggy middles. You'd have saggy edges, and I'm not pro saggy edges or pro saggy middles. So let's just use 2. And if I run out, I run out. It was a good save. I actually had a couple of things I did. I just assumed. And that makes an ass out of me and you. God, I hope I can say that word on YouTube. I'm certainly going to know about it eventually if I can't. Okay. And there. and 2 in the middle. Maybe I have overused my dimensionals. Is this too many for you girls, or is this like the right amount? I feel it's the right amount. Now, I don't need that, so this can also go back in the box. So then I can, if I'm running out the door, I can grab and go with the box. Where's the card base? Fell on the floor. That's your normal amount. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't think I was being excessive. Okay, so this is going on our organic real red stripe. Use our burn folder, give it a nice burnish, makes your card sit nice and nicely closed, and then when you put it up on display, it doesn't collapse as readily. The right amount for you too, Bev. Great. Let's see if I can get these all in one go again. I was pretty impressed last time. It's always a it's like a game. Can I get all the dimensional backings in one go? And I can. How awesome. Then that way they don't end up on the bathroom floor, in your handbag. You know, what are the weirdest places you have found dimensional backings? I'd love to know just while I finish assembling this card. Actually, it'd be a good thing to ask over on Facebook and Instagram, but you girls, I get to hear your responses first. Bring it down a little. That totally isn't stamped centered. Now we're putting the skinny tree in the middle this time, something a bit different. On your cat's tail, Nicole. Oh my God. Louisa has had them on her, definitely. And the kids are there going, what's that, Mama? So I go, it's my dimensionals backing. She's been under the desk while I've been crafting, obviously. She has come to visit me a little more often recently. So not sure what's going on. She didn't love me there for a while. God knows what I did to offend her. Okay, I've covered up my little oopsie there with that tree, which is perfect. So no one knows that I got a little bit of ink or extra ink pushed out from the interior of that stamp. Okay, they are all off my hands. That's the one I'm picking up apparently. And beautiful clusters. I love the way they design this. So you get nice clusters of trees. And each card is just that little bit different. That is all our 3 cards, girls. I'm so impressed. I have had them on the bathroom floor, in my car, on my desk at work, like not this craft, different my other work. Yeah, and the girls at work went, that's really weird, Ellen. Also, my replace came good. I'm totally crystal clear now. David must have stopped hogging. Backings are way more easier to get off the tails than the seed caps from the bottle brushes. That is actually true, Nicole. We have grevilleas here at home, not bottle brushes. But yeah, Louisa hasn't had that yet. So that's our card. That was card number 3. So let's see how we did. So I think our card 3 looks like card 3. Our card 2 looks like card 2. High five. And our card 1 looks like card 1. And let's see what we get on the back. Now, this is what we need. So in addition to the instructions, it tells us all the pieces that we need for each card. But we are all experienced enough to know exactly what we require. Thank you. They are cute cards, Corinne. So that is the kit. This is everything you get in the kit in a picture. And the coordinating colours again, Granny Apple Green. We stamped in Lost Lagoon. Pecan Pie. I don't know where the pecan pie came from because there's no pecan pie in here. Maybe it's their suggested neutral. I don't know. Pretty Peacock and Real Red. So they are the 3 cards. And we did get extra trees. So I'm definitely going to use, probably next Tuesday's video, I will grab out this kit again and make some trees with this. They totally do what they want. See you, Christine. Thanks for coming. It is such a great kit. And you've also got the, let me see if I can grab it out. Under here, we have the envelopes as well. So the envelopes are the same for all the cards, but you can definitely cut down the side, open it up, and use the pieces because I'll try and open it up. The whole envelope is printed, not just the flap. So it makes it very, very easily used. So thank you so much for joining me and my croaky voice, which stayed together surprisingly, for making the Christmas Everywhere kit. It is available in my online store. I do believe, and I will show you the page in the catalogue, I believe there is one more Christmas kit to be released. Okay, because we have I gone too far? Okay, so we have a bit of a sneak peek photo here. We've already done our tags. We've just done those, and then we've got this great banner. So I'm thinking next month we may get the banner kit, and the banner kit's actually really, really pretty. So I will. Oh, is it a countdown banner? Oh, that will look so good. It's a countdown banner. It's an advent countdown. Oh, okay. I'm down for a countdown banner, but I'm not down. I've already got an advent calendar with little boxes, but I do like this idea. Sorry, I just look closer at it. I'll get it up closer for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, more than happy. Enjoy your happy mail. That's a look at the banner. And yeah, I that's my prediction. It hasn't been released, but it's in the catalogue, so it definitely is something for us to use. So exciting. Thank you, girls, for joining. If you would like to purchase this kit or purchase another kit, because I don't think one kit's enough, definitely need 2 kits. You can do that on my online store. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Don't forget, if you've been with me this long, you've obviously enjoyed what you're seeing. Make sure you are subscribed and give me a thumbs up so more people can join the fun next time I upload a video. So I shall see you next week, because today is Thursday. Bye.